guys all good?
You guys good?
You guys going to do a statement first, or just get into questions? Or
Yeah, I'll make a quick statement. Firstly, thanks for coming along. Just want to start out with, Leon's a really good man, a good person, a really good coach. I'm standing here because we've come to a mutual agreement, which we feel it's the best for the All Blacks moving forward, that he steps away. It wasn't meant to start out this way, but this is where we've got to. So any questions, please?
What's happened?
Just over the period of time since we started coaching together, we just feel like it hasn't quite clicked. We just quite haven't lined up where we need to on the rugby side of it. Look, he's worked really hard. We just got to this point now.
Where did you differ, in your approach to the game?
Just a little bit of philosophy on rugby, how it was played, and it just didn't quite click in different aspects.
What did you want? Obviously, you're playing the game how you wanted to play. How did he want to play the game?
Well, look, I wanted to go into details around that. Excuse me, Blair.
Was it sort of in his role around attack, or was it just structures, or?
Oh, there's lots of different roles in all sorts of parts of the game that you're working on. Not just one thing, but there's a lot of things. Look, I said, he's a hell of a coach. Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys have worked together for a long time. You've had a lot of, really special friendship and association for a long time. Has it surprised you all that's sort of come to this? Yeah, like I said before, there was no intent to get to the point where we are now, but we just believe for both of us, the best thing is for the All Black group is we make a call now before we move forward and early, make a decision, it's a decision brave for both of us, but we went through a process and we've got to here. What happens next in terms of his position? Do you replace that, or when does that happen if it does? Yeah, look, we'll backfill the job, and Scott Hansen will come in to do attack, and somebody else will do defence. Will you get another person on board? No, we're fine with those. Yep.
Razor, when obviously this decision was made between the two of you, who made the decision for it to finish? Essentially, as part
it was an agreed decision. It was a mutual agreed decision. Yes.
Right. I mean, was there no, given the importance of All Black rugby in our persona and our psyche in this country, there was no thought to eking it out, because this will shock a lot of people. Yeah,
it has come to sort of where we got to in sort of the last few weeks or month where we've got to this point. Like I said, we never thought we'd get to here, but it has. Leslie, it's professional sport, and we've got to this situation in this call.
How does it make you feel?
Oh, look, Leon's, like I said, that's what I started off with. He's a good man, he's a good person, and sometimes things just don't click, and you have a job and a role, and I believe this is the best thing for our group moving forward.
How early were the differences apparent? Was it the England series, the Argentina games?
I won't go into detail, sorry, Tony, about the timings of it all, but what I can let you know is we've had conversations over a few weeks, yes.
So how much of this is down to selection? He wants certain players in backline positions, you want others. Is that a factor?
No, it wasn't a factor.
So selection?
No.
Nothing there.
Is there regret, Scott, in terms of you put this sort of coach, assembled this team together as part of your pitch around this time last year, but earlier last year, that it's now come to this, and as Leo was alluded to, you've known Leon for a long time, you've worked in the Crusaders, you've played with the Crusaders.
Yeah, he was a hell of a coach, he's a great job with the Blues. Like, we never expected to get to this point. I wasn't, hadn't foreseen it, otherwise I wouldn't have, probably gone down that line, but as we got into the coaching, we realised that with the rugby philosophies and just the way we click and see the game is a little bit different now.
How would it make you feel if he ends up in another international setup?
I'd just wish him all the best. Like I said before, he's a good man and a good coach. Yeah.
How will this affect the players, do you think?
Oh, look, we had a conversation this morning. We've got them on. I think the coaches, respect and care for Rangi. Everyone will take it in their own different ways. But the big thing for us is, our focus heads to South Africa now. We'll have the conversations that's required with the players and get round them if we need to.
So were the senior players group, leadership group, sort of consulted before this schism, if you like?
They were, we discussed it after the decision was made.
After. Leon worked with you in 2017, your first season at Crusaders, and then he left after that. Were there philosophical differences back then, or is it different?
It's a bit different, obviously. Being a head coach for a long period of time, and you see things differently. It's just the course of time that comes along. And like I said, we hadn't foreseen that. And so the conversations we've had over that period of time, Tony, since we started getting with our hands on, things have just differed. So we feel like this is genuinely the best thing for both of us and the team.
Rosie, you've been in discussions with Leon in recent weeks.
Yes.
Was there any consideration about the timing, about him leaving, leaving before the Rugby Championship?
Look, we went through a process, obviously, as you have to do, and the process just led us to this time, this date, how we discussed, and we thought the best thing for us and the team was, and here we are now.
How confident are you about ensuring that this doesn't impact the playing group ahead of 2 mammoth tests over in Africa?
Look, it's obviously everything you consider when you make these decisions, and for us, it's really important we have our eye in the Springboks, prepare them well at a world-class level as coaches. So that's where our focus goes to now.
The issue of
Thanks, team.
You're good.